All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, my Cardano family. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful evening, morning, wherever you are around the world. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be doing our daily analysis on the price of Cardano, see what is happening, and of course, what is yet to come. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. If we're looking at Cardano on the daily time frame, it's up about 0.8%. We're seeing some coins down a little bit, and that is due to Bitcoin. Seeing a little bit of a minor pullback, but as you guys know, the entire market is looking mega bullish over the past 1 week, and especially if we look at it on the monthly time frame. So let's not forget that when we are analyzing the charts, or when we start to kind of question what's happening. So these are some factors that you need to be taking a look at. But yeah, let's get right into it. So if we're looking at the price of Cardano today, it's currently sitting at 63 cents. We're also up 1.1% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap holding exactly where it was yesterday at $22 billion. And the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $674.5 million. Not bad at all. But before we get into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So I'm going to start off with something different. We're going to talk about the most important event that's taken place for the year of 2024, which is, and arguably for this entire cycle. You can see this for yourself. Bitcoin halving countdown. We're about 68 days away for Bitcoin halving to officially take place, and we know how big this really is. And there's a lot of different thoughts, a lot of different conversations taking place, whether we're going to see Bitcoin retrace after this, or we're going to see Bitcoin pump after this. A lot of people speculating, but what I'm personally projecting, as I've shared with you guys in my other videos, is that I think leading up to the halving, we're going to see Bitcoin rally, and which we're seeing right now as we speak. We are seeing that happen, and I think Bitcoin has everything for itself right now to push back into the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. And I don't think it's going to reach an all-time high, which of course we can talk about as well. I don't think it will be able to reach an all-time high, but I think after Bitcoin halving is done, I think this is where the sell the news event is going to take place. We might see a little bit of a sideways momentum and then finally pop off in Q3 and Q4 of this year. But again, that's just my own personal opinion. As always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrencies. I'm not a financial advisor. You need to be doing your own due diligence when it comes to cryptocurrencies, of course. But that's how I'm taking a look at. But one thing, of course, we can clearly see is that Bitcoin halving is coming really, really fast. And this time around, for the first time ever, institutions are ready. They have their bags packed, they're well in position, and they know the demand that this is going to trigger, especially in Q3 and Q4. I'm talking about historic price patterns, and usually around Q3 and Q4 after halving, we see the explosion. But again, one step at a time, we will see what happens. Let me know down below what you guys think as well. Of course, if we're looking at Bitcoin, it did see a little bit of a pullback yesterday, but still holding above $51,000, to be exact, 51,800. Bitcoin is looking amazing, but this upcoming week, it is a really big week. We're going to see how Bitcoin reacts. Because of course we're coming out of a long weekend, CME futures are close, so it's going to be really interesting to see how Bitcoin reacts. But let's take a look at Cardano now. If we're looking at Cardano, of course, as mentioned to you guys now, just a few moments ago, that we are seeing Bitcoin seeing a little bit of a pullback. So is majority of the market. But if you're continuously now starting to look at ADA is barely seeing any retracement. And what I mean by that is, if I were to go and bring out the measuring tool for you guys, from its monthly high of 64.14 cents, we're only down, guys, 2%. ADA is down only 2%. So we're not seeing massive pullbacks, and this is starting to get me, happy. This is starting to get me excited. I think sooner rather than later, we're going to see the highly anticipated 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level retested for the first time in almost 2 years, guys. And you know the importance of that at this point. I've covered this on my channel so many times. That is extremely, extremely important, because I think once the price is able to get back into the 78.6, this is where people that are still on the sidelines might start flowing in. I've shared the Solana charts with you guys. I've shared the similarities between the two charts. Once the price of Solana broke out of its 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level, we saw what happened with Sol. But of course, one thing you got to give Solana is its overall ecosystem. Ecosystem has been absolutely insane. It's been, growing at such a huge rate. And, we're talking about $2 billion in total value locked. So you could really see how much money, we're talking billions of dollars, that is flowing from different chains towards Solana. But sometimes chart speaks for itself, and if you know what Cardano is doing, what they are developing, the innovation that's going on behind the scenes, there's so much developments that recently came out, and I'm sure if you are a Cardano supporter, you know of that, and this is going to trigger upside. And I think we're finally getting close to that highly anticipated date and finally ending the bear market cycle. You guys know, officially in my books, the bear market cycle ends once the price is able to close back into the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. And one thing I wanted to talk about in this update is, there were 2-3 comments in my last update. Cardano is not going to reach up to its all-time highs. It's really down compared to that. But what if I told you, I could just show you, I don't even need to tell you this. If you look at the daily time frame, we go back, down memory lane, you can pretty much see this is March 20 prices. So before we saw that explosive move, of course, we were in a pandemic that time. So, those are some things that we need to consider. But, 2 cents was, the price of ADA, 2.7 cents, around those levels. And then after that, we made it up to this resistance, key resistance. This is where you want to keep your eyes on. And, we're seeing a very similar price pattern playing out. A huge similarity. You can see this for yourself. We broke out of that resistance, and this is a key resistance, and we made it up to 15 cents, back down to 7 cents, and then boom, once we broke out of it once again, then we went towards this parabolic zone. And I'm starting to see the very exact similarity. You can pretty much see this for yourself. Key resistance at 39.40 cents, breaking out of that, retesting the 78.6 at 69 cents, making its way back down to 45, seeing a pullback, and then boom, we're seeing once again, momentum shifting towards Cardano. And I think once it gets into the 78.6, we could see, that $1 psychological price point really come to life. So really, really excited right now for Cardano's upcoming future. I think it's going to shock a lot of people this bull cycle. Let me know down below what you guys personally think. What are your targets, and why do you think your target is what it is? Let me know down below what your personal thoughts are. So of course, that is it for today's update. Let me know down below what you guys think. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.